What's up, party people? It's the Raptor from Saturn. Welcome back to Real Thursday Strategy. Last time we were in a teeny tiny bit of a pickle because the kingdom of, well, it's not quite Norway, it's Crusader took over kind of half of Ireland, and that's not a good thing. So we're gonna have to hurry up and finish our conquest here. But there's one other matter I want to attend to as well, and that's because after reviewing some of the previous footage, I realized, for whatever reason, that lady I'm trying to woo across the ocean, no longer in diplomatic range, so I can't do that. So we're gonna go for not married, and we're going to search all, and we're going to search for a gay. And we'll sort them by religion, and High Chiefess of Vestergotland, so she might be worth wooing, but she's a fair distance away. Who else? They're all awfully young. Steward of Castillon. Actually, let's look for somebody who has good diplomacy. Wow, you're all bloody horrible. That's unfortunate. And you're Sunni too, so you're probably not at all going to be happy about that. And you already have a... So basically what you're telling me is we're up shit creek without a paddle here. Again. Yep. How unfortunate. Actually, you're not half bad in terms of intrigue, which is another thing I'm horrible at. If I send you some money, Gunhilder, I like it, and invite you to my court, we'll see what happens. In the meantime... Okay, so, quick disclosure here. I actually recorded this episode already, and I actually didn't record it. So, I know a couple of things, and one of those things that I know is this guy already has some allies, but we are more than capable of handling them. Even if he calls both in, we should be fine. So I'm just gonna do that. I am going to raise the levies, march all of my dudes here, take advantage of our additional 500 troops. I merely live in Huntington. I accept your gracious invitation and join your court forthwith. Hooray! And now to see... Oh yeah, now to see if the new update has altered my mods. Some more which you made. It seems to have. We'll look into that in a bit. I think inviting Sakula to an activity we can do together would help us grow closer, but I'm night and time. The upcoming local fencing tournament shall intrigue her. Yes, we're giving up on her. It's unfortunate, but it must be done. Instead, we're going to start schmoozing with you. Oh, right, we're... has called King Brittany in. Oh! My child is ready to be educated. We're gonna go with diplomacy for you, even though you're not gonna be the best at it. It'll be good enough. We're gonna ask our vassals if they're willing to send in troops. The defenders have launched an attack. Boo-hoo. We can't join the war. We can't join the war. Is fabricated claim on the High Council, the High Chiefdom of Mead. Stop it. I will not have people stealing my titles. I'm the only one who's allowed to have titles. Legendary Gathering. Unlocks the Society Legend Progress bar. I will lose 500 renown. Oh, that reminds me. Turns out, my military aspect is duelist. So that's cool. My liege, my mission to Gargyle so far has been a success. King Sitfrith of Sudera, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent ruler you are. Very nice. Let's do a legendary gathering. All members of the society will begin to contribute to the Legend of the Wolf Warriors. Start society in progress. Cost me a great bit, but that's okay. You really think that that's gonna... Oh, hey, look. We got a whole bunch of people. Look at them all. Okay. And we've captured everything here. Let's go stop them from taking our territory. I think I've waited a little too long. Happy New Year! My marshal tells me that one of my commanders, Afhinen, has improved significantly. He now is an aggressive leader. Not so good at defense, but very good at pursuit. We have been defeated. Oh no! They took our holdings that we're just going to take back in a second. Beat the crap out of us. No, well, you can have your peace in a minute. I just want to kill your friends. Serval MacDungle was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. He will make a suitable sacrifice to Odin. And you surrender. Blessings upon you. We surrender under these terms. I gain the chiefdom of Mude, and he becomes... I just get stuff. Hooray. Oh, and my spy master died when I wasn't looking. Oh, that was a whole bunch of things. Let's pause. Okay, so our spy master is dead. You want a seat on the council. And not only would getting rid of that -40 make you like us, but being on the council would also give you a bonus to just liking us. And you're also, like, really good at intrigue. So even though you're a goddamn heretic Christian, welcome aboard. And look at this! We can create the Kingdom of Ireland! But we're not going to yet. Couple of reasons. When we create the Kingdom of Ireland, this Tasmarain for 10 years counter will reset. That is unfortunate. I don't know if I'm going to live that long. Also, we're currently raising an heir, and our heir is like 2 years from coming of age. So I'm just going to sit here and wait 2 years to sort all that out. And in the interim, I'm going to see if I can get my vassals to like me, because that's another thing that is required. What are you good at? Because I could put you on the council. You're good at diplomacy, but it won't let me make you a diplomat, will it? Because you're a woman. Stupid medievals. Stupid. Stop it. Actually, it would. You'd be a little worse than this guy, and he'd probably be mad at me, but he's a goddamn raving heathen Catholic. And he's just a baron. So I really don't care about that. So you're happy. Who else do I need to make happy? Tagged Bishop of Innisfallen. If I give you money, will you be happy? Send him. Have some money! And this guy. You know, I do need to deal with my dements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just hire a debutante. Or maybe a noble. Let me flip a coin on it. Okay, it's a debutante. Neat. That'll cost us 5 gold, but we have gold to spare. She's arrived at my court, ready for employment. You have some pretty good diplomacy, though your stewardship is complete shite. That's unfortunate. But you'll do. You like me as it is. If I grant you the chiefdom of Éire under me, you will like me a whole lot more. And that bishop will no longer be my vassal. Ta-da! Everyone likes me, and now I can get Tanistry succession, which will make everybody very mad, but screw them. The ruler and all vassals at 1 and 2 ranks below can nominate an heir, the Tanist, from among the members of the ruler's dynasty. Vassals will tend to favor older members from other branches of the family, especially claimants. The petty kingdom of Leon, succession by Tanistry. Ta-da! Germanic High Chieftain. Cool, so I need to nominate a successor, and I'm going to nominate Lamb. Sympathy for Christian religions, how unfortunate. Is that because some goddamn heathen Christian has been teaching her? Right, Tanist. Nominate successor, I nominate Lan. That will make Bailey very unhappy, but fuck him. And I'm going to invite you to introduce Éire to realm. As your heir is soon of age, you can choose to formally introduce her to the vassals of the realm. This can build trust, and that will certainly prove useful for the child in the future. And I can recruit to the warrior laws. As Tanist Lane is your daughter, you can ask them to go through the initiation rite in order to join the wolf warriors. That will cost me 15 around. I'm just going to introduce you to her. You have invited your vassals to partake in a formal introduction of your heir, Tanist Lane. She will have to exchange many pleasantry and act in a very formal way. Somehow that might be tiresome for someone as young as her. However, you have full confidence she will not disappoint you. They will be here soon. Indeed they will. We're still paused, okay. You have a new heir. If your character dies, you will now play as Tanist Lane of Legon. My marshal tells me that one of my commanders, Nuala, has improved significantly. Hooray! We like significant improvements. You know what? We still have to raid that one. Introduce yourself to Bishop Tagged of Innis Fallen. She not only presents herself with grace, but also manages to impress Tag by successfully complimenting him. Hooray! She's doing a wonderful job. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait till man is of age. Godric Celtic of Clane McNaughs is a renowned godly and learned vassal of yours. After having him introduced to Lan, Cloudhair approaches you with an offer. He is willing to spend some time teaching Lan some of the more important parts of the sagas in exchange for your favor. So that would give her some learning and give me some piety. This would cost me piety and make him dislike me. Sure. I'd much rather her do something else, but... oh well. Let's see. As Lan introduces her up to Bishop Otis the clone, she not only accidentally spills a beverage on Angus's shoes, but also manages to insult all of his ancestors. Every single one of them. Individually. Nice going. Bailey is developing into a vicious young man. I would rather him be proud. Perhaps I should use my extensive military knowledge to impress Goodhilder into liking me more. My military exploits are sure to impress her. usurped Bishop Malbright of Logai, she not only presents herself with grace, but also manages to impress him. Malbright has successfully complimenting him. Not as soon as you hear by the stories I have spread about my military prowess, she has only praised my bravery and military brilliance in a clear show of effrontery. How could she not? Reports say the new recruits have been partaking in their initiation rituals, and the wolf warriors are growing in numbers. Huzzah! So our legend is growing. Aslan introduces herself to Calvin. Oh, jeez, she's... You are just not getting along with bishops. Don't be too hard on her. She is trying. What was I looking for? Oh, right. I still have to go raid that place in Duford. So, as a renowned fighter and tactician, after having Jerusalem, Augustus approaches you with an offer. There's will spend some time teaching Lan how to fight in exchange for your favor. Sure. I'm going to raise an army. And we're just gonna go loot Duford. Looting, 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 looting. As the vassals have left, Lieutenant Lan looks relieved. She's obviously exhausted from all the formalities, but having been introduced like this will hopefully serve her in the future. Hooray! She did a wonderful job for someone so tiny. I could hear someone sneaking in and believed it to be a burglar when I went downstairs and discovered Lachlan opening one of my letters. Get the fuck out of my shit! After talking a lot, he seems to understand the concept of privacy better. A step in the right direction. Brat. So we need to have absolute tribal organization. Yosef says his favorite toy is missing. He won't go to bed without it. I may have thrown it out today when I was tidying it up. There is no pleasing this child. My offer to purchase a new toy was rejected by Yosef. He is upset I would even suggest such a thing. Alright, and you guys go join in the fun? We're just gonna raid and complete our mission. Because it turns out that's been there for a while. New important decision available. Hold a great blot. Not quite yet. We'll get there. Oh, right, we gotta, let's pause and just go through our prisoners. You're old enough that I don't care. You go home. Actually, I could raise these children in captivity if they're... Yeah, they're Christian. No time to change her thing to heritage, so I'm just gonna release her. Goodbye. Be gone. Are you are young enough that I can potentially convert you. Do it! Who else? There are 2 Lathiers. Change to faith. I'ma make you all pagans. Then when you come of age, I'm gonna let you go. And change childhood focus to faith. Alright, and I think that about does it for everybody. Oh, we'll hold a great blot later. Execution tyranny, none. So killing these 3 people is so insignificant, no one will care. No one will care. No one will care. Keep in mind that generally means no one in your realm will care. They'll let you know if you're doing something crazy, but like if this were the King of England, it'd be like, yeah, don't do that. But general rule of thumb, so yeah, we just have these people cluttering up our dungeons, and we can't even ransom any of them. Ugh, that's unfortunate. Well, back to running the show. I don't feel like giving anybody a particularly large amount of power, so I'm going to grant... Upon returning from a small rain while my personal guard, I have been taking a roll at the short-tempered. This man does not understand the urge for adventure whatsoever. What about the prosperity it brings your tribe, I argue, showing off a new bracelet decorating my arm. He sighs, seemingly unimpressed. Oh, I could help you hone those ambition rolled. Or, this is hardly my responsibility. He could be my friend. Steward of Gotland? You know what, why not? Roland agrees that he needs my help. In order to make him see things differently, we are going to be educating ourselves on famous Irish warriors and their historical achievements. Surely their tales are bound to inspire the middle-aged man. I'll bring my collection of sigils, which would cost me gold, but give me prestige. You will simply be yourself. You will simply be yourself. You know what? I don't mind gaining humble. And we're almost done taking that castle, and by taking, I mean looting it. Because of the fact opposing Basilius Maceron has disbanded. Let me guess, because he died. Oh no, the Holy Roman Emperor's... Oh god, he was the Butcher. That's never good. The rumors were true. The hold of Pembroke was filled with treasure. Since I was the leader of Salt, I'll take the best share of the loot myself, but I will not forget to share the parts of this bountiful prize with my brothers and sisters of the Wolf Warriors, who inform me of their existence. I'll gain 200 renown and 50 gold. He gains cultural contempt. My fellow members of the Wolf Warriors are now back from our final session with the scribes. I am not sure it has had what mine. I am not sure it was what he had in mind, and he was clearly overwhelmed. Or perhaps I expected too much. He mostly seems agitated in the end. They might need to keep working on this. Cool! I'm out of here! Enjadera, a warrior in my lodge, is somewhat lacking duelist at best. It is shameful for someone like her to be so woefully unready should the Wolf Warriors call upon her aid. I would encourage her to spar with another rival. Helga should prove an even challenge. The best teacher is failure. Holger is a man for the job. She needs confidence. Sif should be an easy match. I was like, but will she appreciate my choice? Could win. This will be an even fight. Will without a doubt be beaten bloodily. Effective, but perhaps a bit harsh. I shall go for an even challenge. And I'm also going to get the hell out of there. Was suddenly beaten down by Helga, the shrinking Violet, who barely broke a sweat. And the dual angel has suffered some minor injuries, but I am sure they will only serve to build character. She appreciated my choice of opponent. She loses 50 renown, and I gain 50 renown. And hey, there's a little bit of a chance we become friends. Are we friends? It would be nice if we were friends. We are not friends. Going to lower the armies. Young Blanche has finished her education in the ways of intrigue. It's evident that she has excelled in her studies. This pleases me. Ooh, she's got 3 stars in intrigue too. That's not bad. Reports say the new recruit... Yeah, we keep getting that. Okay, so the problem here is that this guy really likes us a whole lot. And I don't want to throw a wrench in that unless I have to. Because he's super powerful. So we're going to start building up a war chest and hopefully getting our vassals to willingly give us shit. In the meantime, I'm going to things keep happening. I'm going to invite a noble to court. Oh, you're, like, not horrible? Congratulations, you get... You know what, you can get there. Excellent. Now, what's going on here? I was thinking Brunhilde isn't... I was inviting Brunhilde to an activity we can do together would help us grow closer, but I'm not entirely sure what kind of activity I should suggest. The upcoming local fencing tournament might intrigue her. Invite her to a chance to hunt. I shall invite her to a banquet. I will invite her to a banquet because, let's face it, she's far more likely to enjoy that than anything else. Meanwhile, we have a position open at our council. Our marshal is gone for whatever reason. Blanche, cool, welcome aboard. You're the new court. You're the... Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. Or have your marshal gather men for a great raid for plunder and glory. If you don't use the troops for raiding, they will get angry and take your gold instead. I'm just gonna want you to train troops. You're gonna keep building our legend. I want you building zeal. Because that's what I want you to do. You're good doing what you're at the door and help her inside. She looks around the large room, giving an approving nod at the size of the banquet. Time to enjoy ourselves. The reports state that new recruits have been partaking in our initiation. That keeps happening. Several hours pass and Brunhilde seems to enjoy herself. Maybe she would enjoy herself even more if we managed to find her some company for the night. I will find her someone, which would give me lustful, oh my. Let's enjoy the evening for what it's worth. No need to stress. So I can be lustful or chaste. You know what? Chaste, why not? We can always get rid of it later. I wake up half-dressed, clothes strewn everywhere with a woman sleeping beside me. I see Brunhilde with a grin on her face, lying on the floor with a woman on top of her. Oh my. Hopefully she had fun. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Okay, I received a letter from Brunhilde thanking me for the invitation to the banquet and explaining in great detail how much fun she had. We should do this again sometime. Young Bailey has finished education in the ways of war. It is evident that he has excelled in his studies. This pleases me. Has filled the ambition to groom an heir. Excellent, so now I get to pick a new ambition. Oh, you're gay too, how about that? I'm going to grant you Éire Concoction, why not? And I'm going to arrange a marriage for you. You're weakest in intrigue, so let's find you a wife who has some good intrigue. Send a marriage invitation. New important decisions are available. Oh yes, we can still hold that great blot. That'll be fun. But first, Westmeath has formed an alliance with the chief male Sentinel of Sildara. Huh. Where did he come from? I can't just revoke his title. People won't like it. Has arrived at loot, pillaged Queen Boat of the Mourners, County of Sildara. Well, I never. First, I'm going to choose the ambition to become Queen of Ireland. And then guess what? I'm going to be the Queen of goddamn Ireland. Creating this title would give you 400 prestige and would cost me 105 gold and 100 piety. I am very okay with that. I am now the Queen of Éire. And I still need to nominate a successor. I'm going to nominate Lan again. And then we're going to just clean this mess up. I have fulfilled my ambition to become queen. And I'm going to want to build a war chest. Yay! This is developing into an ambitious young man. I would rather him be proud. Victory! If I was developing into an ambitious young man, I should teach him to be proud instead. And you guys can get the fuck off my property. Raiders from Éire Dublin arrived to loot and pillage Queen Bark of the Moners, County of Crusader. You're more than welcome to try again. And then I mean, get off my property. Ooh, I think we killed them all. Good. Okay. Let's go back home. My seer Ackerman tells me that his efforts at increasing religious fervor among the people have met with great success. A small army of zealots have converged at Lygon tribe, ready to serve me. Now I simply need to attack some suitable infidel before my new recruits wander off in disgust. Well, that should be interesting. Are you guys... No, you're still Norse, so attacking you would be bad. What about you guys? You're also Nordic, so attacking you would make me look bad. Altair has finished her education in the ways of faith and learning. I notice with pride she has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Excellent. What about you? Oh god, France is eating up Brittany. But you are in fact Catholic, so we could in fact do that, and I think that is what we will do. We're just gonna merge these guys into a single unit. Also, I'm not creating the Duchy of Connacht yet, because I don't want to. I want someone I can give duchy titles to first, and I can't trust any of you idiots! Actually, I can change the laws, can't I? Legalism is greater than or equal to 2. How's that looking in our technology? We still need a wee bit more. Fair enough. New important decisions are available. Hold the Great Plot, is that what it keeps telling me? Oh, we want to search for a smith. Now that we are a queen, we need jewelry befitting a queen. Find me a goldsmith. Wait, what? There we go. Irish Germanic Zealots. How about you? What are you? You're Germanic. What is England? I say, as if attacking England is a good idea. He's Christian, and also his kingdom actually isn't all that great. This is Wessex. During the last few days, I have overheard the same conversation again and again. Apparently, a most renowned goldsmith is traveling through Éire, and my courtiers are prattling excitedly about her work. Perhaps I should invite this woman to employ her. Nothing displays authority like fine jewels. I shall buy an impressive set of jewels. And as I'm walking towards Mr. Stanton's smithy, I could not help but hear the sounds of voices talking. I found Diana and my daughter Tanislan discussing different metals and their compositions. All this talk was making my head spin, and definitely halting the progress of the work I had ordered her. I would lose 50 prestige, but she would gain 1 stewardship. Yeah, I'm cool with my daughter being a little better. Many years years of my life have been spent dedicated to the Wolf Warriors, performing missions and tasks of the interest of the Order and its heroine. Today, all that effort has been rewarded, as I have become the new heroine. My fellows now look for me to leadership and guidance, and leadership and guidance I shall provide. I'm slowly but surely winning her friendship. Huzzah! Out of curiosity. Okay, yeah, no. Alright. I am definitely gonna have to look into why that isn't working. Gay marriage should totally be an option. I've encountered Warrior of Fame many times while carrying out duties for the Wolf Lord. It's always been a pleasant occasion. We can talk for hours if the time allows, because he never bores me. And while our discussions are often lengthy, we always seem to agree on matters which are most important. I think this is friendship. Reports state that new recruits have undertaken their initiation ritual. Hooray! Getting rid of that, getting rid of that, getting rid of that. Diana is known as Goldsmith. Blah, blah. The lands of Queen Anna are right there, ripe for the picking. If you seek to impress the Wolf Warriors, send your galleys and soldiers to Bremen. Sure, where's Bremen? Huh. All the way over there, huh? I don't know how I feel about that, but I can choose not to do it. Celtic, if fletching in the lodge, is somewhat lacking duelist at best. It is shameful for someone like him to be so woefully unready should the Wolf Warriors call upon his aid. Perhaps I shouldn't ruin his spar with another member. I shall provide him an even challenge. Master members, you can become familiar with their training and what they value. You may gain a commander trait to reflect this. Go Berserk is a member of the Wolf Warriors seeking a rampage through your fortress. Note that someone might get hurt. As a relation that corresponds, not already going Berserk, one of the following must be true, does not have the trait Berserker. Interesting. I can assign a guardian to myself. That's hilarious. Call to Glory. As a member of the Wolf Warriors, you can choose to raise your banner and call forth the willing fighters of your lodge to join you in your current war. So Clear thinks I chose his opponent. I'm beaten by but I'm the girl arm, who barely broke a sweat in the duel, so here suffered minor injuries, but I'm sure they will miss you to build a character. Well, fuck you. Has kept me up to date on the progress of the Crown Jewelry. I knew they were nearing completion, but when the heavy box was brought to me today, I was still momentarily breathless with excitement. She is truly a master. A crown of the sea and a golden sword. Let's take a look at what those do, shall we? The golden sword is quality 2. Base monthly prestige, feudal vassal opinion, pseudo-vassal opinion, and a whole lot of tribal vassal opinion. And the crown of the seas, the same thing, only less focused. I don't like that they're quality 2. Oh well. Our sharp engraved look like the crested waves. A dozen pearls are spaced out unevenly along the band. I still can do nothing with this, but maybe I can trade it to a Catholic just to get them to shut up. Masterful short sword. A weapon which, according to legend, was stolen from the hands of a frightened Irish officer. After the battle, Queen Boadicea treasured this mounting, allowing it to serve her both in battle and conversation. I remember that. Okay. So that's good. And I think at that we'll call it here for now. And next time, we're going to attack Brittany. I've a defensive pact against Burgundy. But that should be more than enough. And hey, maybe when we're done with that, we'll go take Bremen. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not too excited about that. Oh hey! When did our demand size go up so that I didn't have to start handing stuff out to people? Also, maybe we'll get rid of this chump. We'll see. Until then, my friends. Until then.